is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from the 22nd Annual St. Louis Pagan Picnic.
I'm Karen Doerhoff, and I'm here with the St. Louis Pagan community and working the raffle table.
And we have interviewed you here at the raffle table for several years.
Yes.
And did you say this was the next year is the last year for you at the raffle table?
Next year will be my last year at the raffle booth. I'm training my successor next year, and I'll finally have a chance to come to picnic as a participant and just play all day.
Wonderful. So there are all kinds of things here at the table. And what happens, well, could you explain the raffle for us?
Yes, this is Pagan Picnic's official raffle. Everything that you see here on both of these tables and a couple things hanging behind are donations from our vendors and friends of the picnic. All proceeds for this raffle go back into picnic to help us with our various expenses, porta potties, and to pay for the park and stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And at 4 o'clock you'll do the raffle?
Yes. Drawing is at 4.
Cool.
Must be present to win or have someone that can hold your ticket for you.
And how long have you been doing the picnic?
I've been working the picnic in various ways probably for the last 12 years.
It's a long time.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Especially to always be working and never get to just be here.
Oh, there might be, give or take, let's say, a year or two within that 12 years, but not many.
What do you think makes this event so special?
I think it's the fellowship that we all share. You know, the sisterhood, the brotherhood, getting to see people you might not have seen since this time last year. You know, seeing all our favorite vendors, pagan shopping, and just being able to listen to great music and have fun. Very
good. And if people would like to learn more about the picnic, where would you send them?
Would send them to www.paganpicnic.org.
Very cool. And next year we will pester you for another interview behind this table. And after that, we will just look you up for interviews for no particular reason.
Okay, that sounds great too. I'm all for that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don.
Hi, I'm Rachel Miller. I'm with the Temple of Witchcraft booth, and we are at the Pagan Picnic in Tower Grove Park in St. Louis, Missouri.
And I believe this is your first year with the Temple of Witchcraft, managing the Temple of Witchcraft booth?
Yes, I've helped out in the past 3 years that the booth have been here, but this is my first year actually organizing and operating it.
And how are you finding that?
It's been absolutely wonderful. It's certainly a challenge to get everything put together, but it's very rewarding. Going over all of the details and getting the merchandise. A lot of the things that we are selling at the booth came in from the Temple of Witchcraft headquarters in New Hampshire.
Wonderful. And tell us about the Temple of Witchcraft.
The Temple of Witchcraft is, as I said, it's from Salem, New Hampshire. It's co-founded by Christopher Penczak, a very well-known author, and Adam Sardwell and Steve Kinson. And these 3 gentlemen have put together a program called the Temple of Witchcraft, or Tradition. And it operates under 12 zodiac signs, and each zodiac is an aspect of the Temple of Witchcraft. And they focus on different things like prison ministry. But I think the most well-known aspect of the Temple of Witchcraft is their mystery school. And it is a recognized 503B tax-exempt organization. And the mystery school offers a 4-year program to get through the mystery school, and a 5th year for a seminary or graduate school program.
Very good. And how are you? There's a dog.
Hi, puppy.
So what would you say to people who are thinking about coming to the picnic?
Oh, I would say definitely come. This is always a lot of fun. It's an outdoor venue, so the weather always plays a role in it, but that's part of the experience of being at the picnic. There's lots of vendors. There's lots of wonderful music. You may have heard a little of that in the background. There's a lot of wonderful people who come here. One of the things that I hear the most at the picnic is it's wonderful to be around a lot of people who are practicing and doing a lot of different traditions. It's a wonderful melting pot, and I think people are always so happy. Everybody's smiling, everybody's talking to each other, and it's being part of the community. And I love that aspect of the Pagan Picnic.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, if people wanted to learn more about the Temple of Witchcraft, where would they go?
Yes, we have a website. It's templeofwitchcraft.org. A lot of information there that would take you to the Mystery School, as well as Christopher Penzak's books.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
And you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
You too.
Hi, my name's Ruth Souther, and right now we're in St. Louis at the Pagan Picnic.
And have you enjoyed the weekend?
Loved it. We had a beautiful, wonderful time. Wonderful.
And can you tell me a little bit about the group you represent?
The Edge of Perception, we're in Springfield, Illinois. We are an eclectic group. We're earth-based. We're not-for-profit. We offer public rituals, a lot of workshops, and we're open to any faith or belief that wants to come in and participate in our celebrations.
Very good. What kind of things do you do?
Well, we do seasonal, so of course we do the equinoxes and the solstices, Beltane, Samhain, all of those kinds of things. But we also do workshops. We did a Magick of Herbs last fall, actually hosted at a place by the Dominican sisters called Jubilee Farms. We had a whole day out there and a big ritual, which they attended. We are getting ready to do sacred journeys with tools. So the tools like shielding, building a shield, building a drum. We're going to do that in the fall. We just did Soul Symposium in the wintertime. Soul Symposium was an exploration of our own fears and desires and what we need and how we need to let go of that. So those are the things that we've done and are getting ready to do.
Very cool. Now, I saw that your book, The Heart of Tarot.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I sure can. I have been studying tarot for 25 years. My first class was in Springfield, Illinois in 1990, hosted by Cynthia Jones and Patricia Storm. And everything I learned at that point in time was through them. It's based on the Crowley book, or the Crowley Tarot, pardon me, the Thoth deck, Crowley deck. But it is an intuition. It's by intuition, interpretation. So it's not a book about the symbols. You can get a book like Angeli's Aryan book, what do all those pictures, what's the pictures mean? This is about when you look at it, how do you feel? And it has both the negative and the positive. It has a little astrological. It has questions to answer. And so it's an intuitive interpretation of the cards.
Oh, very cool. Now, if people would like to learn more about you, or they'd like to learn more about your organization, where would they go?
Okay, theedgeofperception.com is our website. On Facebook, we're The Edge of Perception, so you can find us there. My business is called A Star's Journey, and it is also on my website and my Facebook page. Ruth Souther, you can find me on Facebook, and I think my website just died, my personal one. So I don't have, so astarsjourney.com would be where you find me.
Very good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. My name is Raymond Edge, and I'm here at the Pagan Picnic.
And you've been coming here for a couple of years, I believe?
Yes. Yeah, we have a booth at the Ren Fair and a booth here, and we sort of divide our efforts because the Pagan Picnic is a really joyous thing.
And you were just telling me about stone flowers.
Yes, they're pendulums. And the design is literally found everywhere in the ancient world, at least the design of it. And people use them for dowsing. If you check, the oil would be right there. They use them for yes and no questions. They use them up in their windows to gather the light. They're a fun thing. This year we brought singing bowls, whose sound is very calming, and often used in chants to change change the tone between Om, Om, and they'll use singing bowls to actually make that transition.
Oh, very cool.
So what we have is pretty eclectic. Mostly things that I just have found beautiful. and fun.
Very cool. And you were telling me about the eyes.
Yes, yeah, it's the blue eye over there is a wonderful tradition. According to history, Alexander the Great comes out of Macedonia with the Greek army of his father and attempts to conquer the world, and in actual fact gets as far as India before he turns back. He does not get into China. And wherever he goes, the amalgam between the Greeks and whatever culture is there creates a new culture. And one of the ideas that he took was that people could harm you with evil intent. They didn't have to hit you, they could just look at you and wish you ill. The interesting thing I find about that is that it's a blue eye. And so people like in Turkey, where it's very, very common on almost everybody's wall, everybody has dark hair and dark eyes. And so you have to wonder historically who came that with such evil intent that it is framed forever as a blue-eyed ward against evil.
Very cool. Very true. Now, you're the author of several books.
I am, and they're archaeological fiction on Mississippi River sites. I did textbooks before I retired, and now that I'm retired, I looked around for something that I could research that would be fun. And so there's a book on the Piasa bird, which is a pictograph right outside of Alton, Illinois. And then Cahokia, which is a set of mounds and perhaps the most underrated Native American site in the whole North America. Because in 1100, those mounds were an actual city extending out for 50 miles with temples lined up, the size of London, England at the time. No city in the United States got to be that size until Philadelphia in 1800s. Had they not collapsed, our whole view of Native Americans would be different, because we don't see Native Americans as centrally planning anything. So it's a great site. I recommend going to see it. It is an amazing place to visit.
Yes, indeed. And if people would like to learn more about your books or other things that you do, where would they go?
They can come to Read Out Books, and all of those books come across my desk and I would sign them for them.
Oh, wonderful.
And it'll also give more information about them. I'm currently working on a seasonal book, which is going to be a memoir of a person who looks very much like me, Nicholas of Patera, who grows to be Santa Claus. And then I'll do another archaeological fiction in a couple of years on the Kensington Runestone of Minnesota. And so that's my writing for the next few years.
Wonderful.
Which should be fun.
Thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome. And enjoy the day, please.
Hi, I'm Roger Zimpel. I'm from Moria Silver Company, Alton, Illinois.
And you're here at the 22nd Annual St. Louis Pagan Picnic.
It's the 22nd.
Yeah.
It may have been maybe 10 years on and off.
Wonderful. And what do you like about this event?
People. The people. Everybody's so friendly. And of course, I'm here to make money, so that's always a good thing.
Yes, indeed. And what do you do?
I'm a silversmith. I've learned from my father. I'm a fourth generation metalsmith. I have a big shop in Alton where we manufacture jewelry, silver jewelry, gold jewelry, and bronze crowns.
And all of these lovely things on your table are your own handiwork.
It's what we do. Actually, there's more than me. There's Nikki, there's Judy, there's Jane, there's Roxanne. There's a group of us. I can't forget Dave. And we are all metalsmiths.
Wonderful. And what are your most popular items?
Oh, without a doubt, it would be my bronze crowns and my silver rings. We make bronze crowns, have for many, many years. And silver jewelry I've done professionally since I was 19, back in the 60s.
Wow. And do you do custom work as well?
No, I used to do a lot. I had a store up at the University of Illinois, made wedding rings for years, but I'm old now and my eyes are tired. It's hard to keep up, for custom work.
Very good. What do you most enjoy about working with metal?
Most enjoy? It's scary when you have a lot of fire. When you have big casting, something like that, it's intensely scary. Every time you pick up a torch, you're playing with fire, and I guess I'm a pyro.
So if people wanted to learn more about what you do, or they wanted to get in contact with you, how would they do that?
You'd get a hold of our website at moriasilver.com or moriasilver.net.
Very good. Thank you very much, and you have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Hi, I'm Diane Kramer, and I'm part of Dream Seekers tent here at the Pagan Picnic. This is 2014, so it's our 7th year being here.
And what do you do here?
We do dream interpretation, path illumination, spiritual readings, healing touch, and some prophetic art as well.
Oh, very cool. And you say you've been here at the picnic for 7 years?
Yes, yes.
What do you enjoy about the picnic?
Oh, the people. The people, the atmosphere, it's just really beautiful people, and there's an atmosphere of love. It's really good.
And if someone were to come to you for, say, the dream interpretation, what would you do?
Well, we would invite them to share their dream, which is a vulnerable place in a sense for them to open up and to share. But most are excited because the interpretations are usually very freeing and on the positive and gives direction and hope.
Very cool. And if people would like to learn more about what you do, where would you send them?
Dreamseekers.com.
Very cool.
That's where dreamseekers.com.
And will you be here again next year?
We intend to be here next year, yes.
Very good.
Yes.
So everybody watching, come see Dream Seekers.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed that, and until next time, may you blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you for Pagans Tonight Radio. Pagans Tonight Radio is an online radio network with different hosts and different shows 7 nights a week. There's something for every taste, including Spanish language programming on Saturday evening. Check out paganstonight.com today.